All right, cool, good.
Okay. Well, welcome back, everybody. I can barely talk today, but I'm going to do my best. Let's see, several things happened last session. You started a new life, and almost immediately did something, I think, quite unexpected. You killed a tonsil singer, and grabbed its head, which you then traded to the Aku Aku for a favor. So you have a lasting lore point that you guys can now use. You then dove down into the city block section, came out, interacted with the Aku Aku a little bit, and then got in a fight with some deer. And we've ended our last session, in the middle of that fight with deer. So we're going to pick up right in the middle of that. Are you all logged in and good to go?
I am.
Great.
Yep.
Then we open up with Brandonius' turn.
Bold. Okay. Great. Well,
I don't think this is Brandonius the Bold.
not this time. Well, I mean, he is, but in his own way.
I'm putting on jukebox musicals.
Yeah.
Oh.
A bold re-envisioning of the arts. I'm just gonna go ahead and attempt to poison the shit out of this one, or not poison, but I guess bleed. So that one needs to make some number of hemorrhage checks. 4 of them. DC 14. Finesse.
Jeez, Brett, I forgot how ripped this character is.
Okay, it takes 2 levels of hemorrhage.
Incredible. And then, I guess I'm going to, how big are these deer mechanically?
They're medium-sized creatures.
Gross. Well, then I guess I'll just make this one bleed as well.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, wait, I can't do that twice. I can do it once per turn. So in the meantime, I will just attempt to stab that one.
Okay.
So let's do that. 1d20 plus. And let me put my... That seems like it'll work.
Definitely hits.
Only 3
min
damage.
damage. Okay. It's still kicking. Is that your whole turn?
Yep.
Okay, Othris.
All right. I honestly can't tell what's happening because there's a lot of things here. I'm going to attack the 3 white-mouthed deer below me with Forbidden Web.
You will provoke an attack of opportunity from the one directly beneath you, since it's within melee range. Is that okay?
What if I disengage first?
Then you would not.
Then I'm going to disengage and then attack them.
Great, sounds good. That's a hit on all 3.
Nice. All right.
I'm gonna go left to right on damage.
Okay. Please hold. I forgot my modifier.
No, you're good.
Hold what?
Okay. Cool. And then I'll delete the last one. Okay. That's 2 actions. You got 1 AP left.
I will prep a dodge in case one of these comes at me.
Disengage and dodge are both body actions.
I will prep a knife that if one of them comes in within 5 feet of me, I will shiv it.
Okay. Yaquilla. You are no longer surrounded because the thing that was surrounding you died.
That's quite nice, isn't it? So Still getting used to this character. It looks like my best plan is just... I mean, I could kick, and kick is against my check DC. Yeah, kicking is pretty good for me because it sets up my whole loop of reactions. So... And because I have two one-handed weapons, I can then kick and still attack twice. So I think I'll kick the deer that is to the left of me, and I have a check DC of 14.
Fails, so it gets pushed back 5 feet. Brandonius, you get an attack of opportunity. If you'd like to take it. You hit. Okay. Cool.
Stab.
Yeah, it gets stabbed, and then Yakula, it is still your turn.
Okay. So then I'm going to attack the one below. So this is going to be... First, I'll attack with my shield. Okay. So, shield attack. That misses. That's very unfortunate.
Yep.
Especially given that I have the whole thing where if I do all my shield attacks, my spear attacks get boosted. But at least my
You do
spear
hit with
attack
your
hits.
spear.
So,
Mhm.
1d8. Whoa.
Cool. Okay, Fungustier's turn. Fungustier is gonna barrelingly charge through everybody. Everybody has to make a power check.
I can also stab it, I think.
Yeah, do we get attack of I forget if we probably talked
It
about
moves
this.
within 5 feet of you, so yes, you can.
Alright, I'm also gonna get an attack of opportunity then.
Which should I
only-
resolve first?
Oh yeah, Angus, you do.
Yeah, because it left.
Oh wait, timeout.
There we go, power.
You do make attacks of opportunity against this creature at 1x disadvantage.
Okay.
Moves too quick. So, I think... Angus, why'd you roll with advantage?
Oh, because I'm dumb. Just take the first one.
Well, if you didn't intend to roll with advantage, then you should have rolled with disadvantage. I'll take the 3.
Yeah, I guess you can just take the 3 for the
Okay.
attack of opportunity.
Got it. Okay. And then,
What am I needing to roll here?
You don't get an attack of opportunity because it's still within 5 feet of you.
Oh,
I rolled the wrong thing, never mind. Ignore that
Okay.
roll, please.
Yep, that's 2d6s. So Angus misses an attack of opportunity. Othris hits with an attack of opportunity.
So sad to miss the crit.
Connor, is the token on me rend?
It is the amount of your armor that is rendable.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, we made that change last time. Okay, Othris, you deal 5 damage to it, and then everybody still please make me a power check. And remember, you no longer get advantage on any of these by default.
Is this an additional power check?
This is, did you already roll one?
Yeah, the 17 plus.
Oh, I thought that was your attack of opportunity.
No, that was my. It was supposed to be that, and then I was gonna get disadvantage on the attack of opportunity. A 3 doesn't hit, so I already missed the attack of opportunity.
I see. Then yeah, a separate one.
Oh dang. Okay.
Othris and Brandonius both net 20 that, so you're both fine. And then I need one from Aquila as well.
Well, that was tragic.
Well, lucky Angus, you are now out of his range, and will be unaffected by the next thing that happens.
This is a check of finesse?
Power.
Power, okay.
But reminder that nobody gets advantage on these checks anymore.
Yep.
Okay?
Ouch.
The Aquila is knocked prone, this deer is knocked prone, and Angus is knocked prone. The Fungustier is now going to use a sweeping claw attack against everybody within 5 feet of it, which is the one deer on the bottom, and then you 3. I'm going to go bottom to top. Deer, it critically hits. So that deer's dead. Aquila, it will critically hit you because you're prone. So you are going to take 13 damage. Brandonius, you are not prone and it misses you. Othrys, you are not prone, but it does hit you. But now I have to roll. You take 11 damage. And then Angus, you're out of its range. Nothing bad happens to you.
Cool.
And then we go to... and it gets 1 bite attack still, actually. So it's going to try to bite somebody. I'm going to roll a d3 for which one of you it attacks. I'm going bottom to top. Aquila. It's going to try to bite you. Roll the nat 1. Nothing happens.
Yay!
It is your turn.
I literally can't do anything because I'm blocked. Can I hold my turn?
Yeah, you can.
Until someone moves?
Yeah, you can. You can hold your turn until after which player?
I believe...
You can just go after me.
Well, you're also blocked then.
Yeah, you are also blocked in.
Aquila, you're small though, aren't you?
Othrys.
No.
No.
Not anymore?
Aquila's not small.
I've never been small.
Oh, I thought you were small at one point when you were like a Curiot.
Yeah, I was
No.
the frog Curiots, which aren't small.
Yeah, none of the Curiots by default are smaller races. They're just small
Yeah,
stature.
Natalie, are you going to try to get away?
But
on
I
your
can
turn? Or
I can
you try
move
to-
through. Don't worry.
You can?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can move through creatures that are larger than me.
Oh, then
so you move on
perfect.
the
Yeah,
diagonal.
I'll hold until after
Yeah.
Brandonius then.
Okay, cool. Well, the white mouth
Hold on.
deer's
Do I
turn
need to get
starts-
out of the way?
You will not immediately. The deer's turn starts, but it has 2 levels of hemorrhage. Brandonius, can you roll me that damage?
Yes, and
I think there's
I
a
need to
very
remember
little
what-
chance of it surviving.
Yeah, I need to remember what it's now 2d6, so it gets 4d6 of.
Oh, it's impossible for it to survive at 4 health. Yeah, but
It ouchies a lot.
yeah, it's really bad damage. Okay,
Nice.
well the deers are dead.
Blood for the blood god.
And then Brandonius, it is now your turn.
Glorious. Well, I will use my flitting feet here to move freely through squares occupied by a creature of any size larger or smaller than me.
Ooh, wait,
Wait,
are we
wait.
playing with
Brandonius.
the, are we playing
Yes.
with the
You
diagonals?
can't move
or
through
something?
diagonals anymore.
Yeah.
I thought you could move through diagonals of your allies.
Nope, you can't move through any
so
diagonals,
I will
any
wait till
occupied
after
diagonals now.
Othrys, then not after Brandonius.
Yeah, you want to go after Othrys then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't move through diagonals.
Yeah, I'll
Brandonius.
get
You
out
are
of your
also
way.
trapped.
Alright, sick. Yeah, I
see.
completely spaced out about that.
Yeah, I did too.
Well, then
And
I
that
guess
will
I'll
affect
just
Brandonius.
give this guy hemorrhage.
Okay, great.
So 4 finesse checks.
Yeah, he is finessey. Oh no, he's not.
He's huge.
He's
Those
giant. How is he finesse?
No, I was wrong. He's fast, but he's clumsy. And he takes 2 levels.
Nice.
Great. And then I guess I will just go ahead and stab him. Do. Actually, no, I'm not going to stab him. I'm going to prepare an action that if I become not pinned in, I'm going to run to basically the spot down here that I'm going to bounce back from.
Okay, awesome. Sounds good. Okay. Othrys' turn then.
All right. I will just kind of back up to get out of everyone's way.
Okay, are you going to use a disengage or are you going to provoke the attack?
I will disengage.
Okay. When you move back, it will trigger Brandonius's. Yep, there you go.
Nice.
And now this thing is surrounded.
Not quite.
It will
not
be
quite.
in a second,
Yeah.
but it's not
Yeah,
yet.
and then, but yeah, Othrys, it is still your turn.
Yes, I have 1 action left, and I'm just gonna try and whack this thing.
Cool.
I say whack; it's a mental attack, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
Stare
fine.
at intimidatingly.
Read its soul. That definitely hits. Yep. Cool. Okay. We got Angus's turn now.
Alright, so because I can double boost, I'll stand up and move.
Yep.
As a boost to swinging at this big stupid thing.
Cool.
It's a d20 plus 5. Wow.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know why I bothered. Alright.
That's one action.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and exhaust myself, and so I forget we've worked out the proper order of things here, but I'll go ahead and do boosted damage and last chance. So I roll to hit.
Yeah, and then you just roll another 20 at the end.
Well, I also roll the that bad boy, but
Yeah, so a 9
I feel like the 9 didn't hit anyways.
is not enough to hit.
Cool, that was my entire turn. I did nothing.
Okay.
I'm very
it is your turn.
consistent in that regard.
Hey.
You are prone, but you can also stand up as a boost.
Yeah, I am going to. So. I cannot. Did I get moved?
No.
I could see through. Okay.
Oh, wait.
The light got moved.
Connor, would a 10 have hit?
I have the torch and I moved.
Yeah, that's why I can't see anymore. Thanks.
Connor, I forgot
a
a
10
plus
would not
1
have
to
hit.
attack. Would a 10 have hit?
No, it would not,
Alright,
unfortunately.
cool, then it makes
I'm
no
going
difference.
to attack the fungus deer with my shield, and as a boost to that, stand up.
Although, as a note, well, okay, that sounds good. As a note for future turns, Yaquilla, you can use a reaction to add to your allies' rolls, just as a reminder. But yeah.
Oh
okay,
yeah,
you
I
stand up and hit.
forgot about my whole thing of being a soldier.
Yep, you're good. 15
okay.
will hit.
Okay, so that is. Boop, damage.
Okay.
And now if I attack again, well, I get a +1 to my attack with my spear.
Still hits.
Yeah. So now I do even more damage on that. Aww. I do not do more damage.
You don't, but you do damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Fungus Deer's turn. It has 2 levels of hemorrhage. Brandonius, it is possible for you to kill it, but only if you roll high. If you could go ahead and roll for me.
Let's go.
I might get another turn. Nope, I don't. It's
Huzzah!
at 14 health. Okay, that wraps up combat.
Woo!
Yeah, you guys stand. It slumps to the ground and sort of spills out across the ground.
I kick it.
Yeah, you kick like a loose tentacle, and it, but the whole thing just sort of falls into this pile, sort of eating away at the rock face a little bit, for just a moment before it sort of neutrals out and stops sizzling. It's just a pile of flesh, leaving you guys alone in this quiet courtyard.
Okay, I have forgotten what else we've seen in this courtyard. Because it has been a hot minute.
Who is writing right now?
It's a good question.
I think the 2 people who can write are you and Angus,
Yeah, let me
and
double
I have in my notes that you have the scroll this time.
Do
Oh,
I?
forgot
Okay,
to-
I guess I'm writing.
No, I forgot to fill out talents completely on this Angus. I will be using my talents from last Angus.
Let me consult the scroll to see what we've explored with this courtyard.
Okay.
So yes, I have the talents of Angus the 14th and the abilities of Angus the 15th.
Sounds good.
Because I forgot to give Angus the 15th abilities. Or talents.
You guys are taking a rest.
Okay, I don't see notes for this.
For this combat?
No, for this, like, section. Also, I think we've used all our rests.
Yeah, we've already used at least one.
You've used 1 rest. So this would be your second and final rest.
Okay.
Okay, well, I have no HP pools.
Don't worry, you're the squishy person that stands in the back.
I have 1.
I have 7 health.
Do you want 9 HP?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and you can take mine.
Hey,
If you...
would you like 4 HP pools. Oh, actually, no, you don't get 4 because I need. I'll take 2 for myself, and then you can get 2 HP pools from me.
Thank you.
And I'll give you one of mine because I think that'll get you to pretty much full.
All right, then hold on. If there's one HP pool, if there's an HP pool to spare, I would love it to get me back over 3/4.
I have no more.
I can take.
You
one
can
left
have it
for
instead
my...
of me because
No. I spent 1 that got me. Yeah, I can just spend 1 less and be at. Instead of being, I would basically be 10 under my max, and then you can gain 11, and I think it matters more that we'd equal.
Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and do that. Plus 11. All right. Cool. I'm pretty good to go.
Cool. Okay. Well, where would you guys like to go?
Yeah, where? So we're on the other side of the... Oh, is there supposed to be a deer over here still?
Oh, no, there is not. Sorry. My
Rogue
turn tracker
deer.
deer.
I so vaguely remember where we're at.
What was the
I don't
overall
remember
goal?
it. Find
Your goal.
the cloud.
Oh, follow me.
Oh, good. Okay. Thank hell someone knows.
So if we go over to the.
Also, Yaquilla, reminder to track your token health.
Oh yeah, I update on my spreadsheet and then don't update here, and this is a perennial issue.
No problem.
Let's see if little homie shows up again.
Oh,
Yeah, you
everyone's
wanna go
favorite friend.
Does little homie show up?
Do you go in?
Reminder: orange moss is exploding. Don't touch it.
Right.
It says it in the scroll.
We have the... Hold on.
It does say it in the scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Does the guy reappear?
He does. You haven't entered yet. There you go. Okay, he does not reappear.
Great.
The courtyard remains quiet.
The place to use the brass polish is up in this no, this is...
It's right here. This statue was an unpolished brass statue.
Yeah, perfect. All right, let's go.
Is it? Let's polish
Do
the
we have like
statue.
a rag or anything we can put the polish on so we can use it?
I
Yeah, you're
tear
wearing
part
it.
of my cloth set off.
Yeah, I was gonna say
There
our
you go.
clothes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
For
Then-
you.
Then Angus puts in the mother of all elbow grease sessions.
Okay, great. It takes you guys about an hour to polish this,
That's fine.
but it comes away gleaming.
We're so good at this, guys.
And the
Let
only
me-
reward is the satisfaction of a job well done.
It appears to be because nothing immediately happens at all.
Did we use all of our brass polish on
You
this?
do use it all up doing this.
Oh, well, shit, that sucks.
Presumably,
And
there
we
is some
can't get
reward for
more.
this in the future.
Presumably.
Mm-hmm.
I have to.
Oh, well, okay, whatever. Tragic.
We did
I
a
can-
thing.
I can tell you more about the statue if you'd like.
Oh, I would love that.
Does anybody have gadgets
Sure.
here?
Let me double check.
I have gadgets tier
Previous
3.
Angus.
Roll it.
I've
Oh,
Finally,
Dad-
someone has gadgets here.
good lord, yeah,
Oh,
we're
wait.
getting somewhere.
I'm sorry, that is actually the wrong statue.
no.
Are you kidding me?
I am not. I'm sorry.
That's what I was thinking.
But,
It's the one in the courtyard of the other building.
The
I mean,
city,
we can still
yeah.
get to it in this life.
But we're out of brass polish.
Is this one? I like polished.
Yeah, it's polished now. It's on the map. I don't want to forget that you guys have done this because it is actually. It might come up. Could come up.
I feel like it's going to. Okay, that specific color text makes me think of like a Dark Souls text of like statue polish.
Yeah.
I'm pretty colorblind, just to be noted.
No,
I was
it's
about to
it's
say,
a
I
good
don't
color.
think the color is relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it isn't, but that's what.
Let's try to match the moss.
I gotcha. Have we already?
You got
done-
it pretty dead on.
Have we already tried?
Yeah,
to
you
look
did a good job of matching.
at mythology stuff from this? Like, is there anything we can learn? Is there anything left to learn about the statue, or have we?
I'm trying to find
Pretty
from
well
this statue
investigated this
itself. No. There are. Yeah, there's nothing on this statue to note. It appears to be an old king, but not one of particular relevance.
Okay.
So there's not really anything of note, other than what I've told you guys, because you guys have gotten some information about this statue and the statue to the south of you in the past, and so there's nothing new here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is this the scholar records keeper statue? Or
that is the one.
Or the statue of person we do not know?
This is the statue of the records keeper down here. And this is the statue of the person you do not know.
Okay, so the statue exists in our notes as we don't know who it is.
Yeah, it does appear to be an old king, but like whoever, it's not that. Do you guys have history? Anybody here have history?
I just have mythology.
I have history specific.
I take history specific.
Well, you have to say what history specific is specific to. Although you can say, I have history specific. What's it specific to? Oh, this
Yeah, that is a good
specific
point.
thing.
What, do you have specific history specific? I'm assuming you took history specific for Olamaic.
Yeah,
Like
Old Olam is what I wrote.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, then yeah, roll it. They throw a lot of
Just
stars
happen to be prisoners here, yeah.
I mean, the fate itself interferes up top. But what happens
Well,
to you?
there is a god looking out for us with the setting up the Aku Aku, right? So
You believe. Othris, 25. You are pretty confident this is just like a nameless king, like one in the long line of this city. So, though you don't recognize them, they don't appear to hold any particular importance. It was probably a king that lived here once and built this statue to themselves when they erected this courtyard.
Man, it's just a dude.
It's just a dude. But now it's a polished dude, so that's nice.
That was my nickname in high school?
Please no.
I feel like there's not a good way to make that a fun joke. Okay, so we still have storage vessels of some sort, right?
I don't believe you do. You've tried storing things in a helmet, which did not work. You have an urn of pitch. It has pitch in it.
don't we have a satchel?
Yeah, we have a satchel. I don't.
Oh, yeah, you do have a
see it
satchel.
Anywhere. But I know we
it's
have a
under
satchel.
leather satchel. It's got all the
Oh, it's
half
got
the
stuff.
in
Oh,
it. Yeah.
right. Okay, I'm not gonna suggest putting the fire moss in the satchel with all of this stuff it might destroy.
I also don't think it's just fire. It blows up when you touch it.
Well, I was gonna see if I have my magical axe. I was gonna see if I could like scrape it up and not I was wondering if it was like skin touch, like people touch is what did it versus just any physical contact.
You tried it with
I
rock
think we
before.
stepped on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've tried a couple things on it. You haven't tried anything yet. You haven't found anything yet that allows you to hold on to the moss.
Cool. I can skip it then.
Cool. Okay. Well, you polished the statue. Sure to be relevant at some point. You want me to move you to across the bridge?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Angus, did you delete yourself?
No, I just moved a little bit further to the right.
Oh, you disappeared off my screen. I'm gonna refresh so I can grab
Okay.
you. Let's see if
Are you having roll 20 things?
I guess I am. Yep. Okay. Cool. Okay.
That's always what Roll20 does.
It is. Okay.
The best thing is when you have too many tabs open, so your computer is just generally lagging. So Roll20 is like extra lagging.
I kid you not. I have my iPad over here for all of my PDF related needs because recording and scrolling through things on Adobe makes my computer really angry.
It's just I have so many tabs open from just the various things I do, and I don't do a good job of closing them.
Ooh, are you
Alright, guys.
leave 100 tabs open on your phone kind of person?
More like 500.
Okay, as long as your
No.
Chrome thingy shows a smiley face and not a number, we're good.
I don't use Chrome.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Well,
Okay, before we get into a fight over preferred browsers, what are we doing here?
Brandon, you remembered the general plan?
Oh, I think you're just going for the. We're just going to the cloud monster thing.
Brandon, I don't think anybody,
monster is.
player-wise, except you, seems to have a knack for understanding these maps.
I am exceptional with directions.
Yeah.
I can't do
navigation
real
engineer,
world
and I am
directions,
truly
so trying to
ungifted.
remember game directions is a struggle too.
Does one of us have water abilities?
Oh,
My next one can swim.
Not anymore.
No, not swimming, like water damage. I'm thinking like Fatebound.
Brandoni's Angus, can you slow down? Your allies
Yeah.
are still lagging way behind.
Oh yeah,
I don't know which way you went.
Go due south.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't this the Gadgeteer statue? Excuse me? Do I see mechanisms on this statue?
That's a good question. Let me check.
Good question.
Let's find out.
Together.
Roll me a Gadgeteer check. It is indeed relevant here.
I was gonna say, imagine if it wasn't the one that was relevant for it, and you just didn't roll a Gadgeteer check, and then you roll an at 20, and Connor goes, "You found nothing."
Yeah.
This is a statue made of perfectly ordinary metal and stone.
Many of them are.
I don't know if you guys watch
That's not
or ever
obvious.
played Clue FX, but there was like a voice line for Clue FX that goes, "You search and you find nothing."
No one.
And that's just what's playing in my head.
Okay, that is one above the check DC I needed from you.
Wunderbar.
This fountain statue is affixed such that it once followed the sun across the sky. Now it is rusted and cannot easily be fixed. So it will not automatically move, but you do believe that if you were to sufficiently push on the statue, you could rotate it manually. But the automated mechanism has long since fallen apart. But you can
Would
recognize...
someone with Athletics Brawn 3 be able to make an attempt to move the statue?
You can recognize with what it did used to do. It used to follow the sun.
Interesting.
Okay.
So if we say polish it, would it start working again?
This statue is polished. Only one statue you've seen so far does not appear to be polished. And it now is, because you have polish.
What if we unpolish this one? We take the polish off of it and use it on a different one.
We take the polish, so we unpolish the statue, so that way our polish works again. Because that's how polishing things work.
I have a question that's gonna make Connor hate me.
Yeah, go for it.
What specific kind of cheese am I as a cheese bound?
It's more like Gorgonzola than anything else.
So it's a mildly oily cheese.
Oh
yeah,
no!
I thought the first question was the question I'd hate, but you're right. I was like, I was so ready. I was like, no, I'm cool. I don't hate that. But then.
So I know it's reasonable. You can effectively use most cloth as a cheesecloth to extract oil out of cheese if you press on it hard enough. If you put the cheese in it and press on it hard enough, we could get grease from cheese.
Yeah, and what are we gonna use that grease to? Grease the rusted and broken gears? And we're not gonna be able to make it move. The gears themselves, I'm pretty sure, are damaged. It's not like it's just...
That's generally what I was going for.
I'll allow you to try.
Good lord, this is gonna be some magical bullshit.
I hate you, but I'm gonna let you try.
Thank you for letting us do it.
Roll me, what the hell kind of check do I want from you for this? Roll me an athletics check, I think.
Alright,
Try to sweat and then apply that to gears, so...
So, are we doing the whole, if you don't have a talent, you can roll it, but with disadvantage?
If you don't... No, we're not using the new talent rules yet, so if you don't have a talent, you can't roll it.
Hello, I'm here.
Yeah.
If you've extracted oil, I can do gadget things.
I will
can I
just
give the
say
oil
that-
to Yukola?
Yeah, you can. Sure.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, let's do that then.
You get handed like an oily, cheesy smelling rag by Angus.
What is this for, my good sir?
It's near as makes no difference. One of those rags that you can buy that's pre-soaked with WD-40, just in like Iron Age terms.
Aquila, go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
WD.
That's how you.
Wait, oh, you said
explain it.
athletics. Well, no, I have 2 more in athletics. I have 2 higher.
Okay.
Okay.
Then yeah.
What is this WD-40 sorcery that you speak of?
Yeah, Aquila, you were able to rotate the statue to face any direction.
Oh, sick.
Can I see the sun currently?
The only ray of light that you can get, it's nighttime.
Okay.
The only ray of light is a thin ray of moonlight piercing a tower of a black temple somewhere to your east.
What if I point it to the east at that temple?
That's actually where it's already pointing.
Oh, Well,
So it is pointing, and I don't know if you guys remember that. You guys had previously done that.
Oh, I did not.
no,
I do
I
remember
know.
that. We pushed it really hard.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly that isn't doing anything. At least it doesn't seem like it. So what if we turn it, like, 180 degrees from that, so it points away from it?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing happens.
Okay, well, we clearly don't have the context for the puzzle yet.
No, we don't. Okay.
Write
But you
this
have made it
down,
later.
Gronk.
Have we made it easier to push for next time now?
I'm gonna say yes.
Sick. All right, now we can go do cloud stuff. We've
Do you want to
accomplished
fight
something.
the funny mushroom guy again?
Yeah, down south.
No, the funny mushroom guy is if we go directly into that open door that was there.
Oh, no. Okay, no. I think we're thinking of 2 different monsters.
I'm talking about the funny skeleton guy that we fought in the like garden area.
Okay, stop right there. Aquila, you have stepped across the threshold into this murky area. This little courtyard has a large puddle of water, several statues inset in it, and a small gas leak springing up on the east-hand side of the courtyard. At you stepping into the courtyard, you hear the low hissing of that gas leak, and nothing else. It's otherwise dead quiet.
I love a good gas leak. It looks like there's a statue. Does anyone understand what this statue is?
No, but I guess I can point out that this isn't hydrogen or anything of that form, because we're holding a torch and we're not dead.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's not explosive.
Yeah, we can't
Lock's
Iron Age.
closer holding
Horror
torch.
on like Brandonius's face as he hadn't even considered such a thing. Oh.
Yeah, we're not.
I think everyone's very confused by what Angus is talking about.
Yeah, we're not gonna
Oh no,
Iron
we
Age,
all die.
Hindenburg ourselves.
We just got Hindenburg according to Connor. Wah, wah.
There is a large statue in the center here. It is also set into a mechanical rotating dais. And then there's a wall statue as well. Yeah. Any questions?
No, give me just a second.
Does this one have its automated gears working still, Jaquilla?
You
Do
go
I have to
roll me-
roll? Okay.
Yeah, roll me another gadgets here. This one, automated gears, still broken, same function. But Aquila with a 26, you find something in here, like a broken gear in here, that you are able to set that makes it easier to rotate manually.
Yay. So, again, I'll ask, can I see any light from where the statue is?
From
like,
here,
outside.
you see... Yeah, so the only thing you see still is the same light coming from that tower directly now to the east of you.
And I
What
made
if
a
we point
roll.
all of them at the
That
tower?
was my
Oh,
plan.
yeah,
That feels
okay.
very.
Connor, can I ask
Okay.
that you adjust the font on the +1 to manual rotation to be not black?
Sure. Maybe. Let's find out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So you rotate it to point at the light. Okay.
The other one is no longer pointing at the light, correct?
It is not. It is
Oh,
pointing
let's
away.
roll-
From...
Can we go fix that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go run back up there.
Um,
Or do we just say that Yaquilla ran back up there, fixed it, and then came back?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, cool.
So you guys fix both of them. They're both now pointing at the light. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Ugh.
There's a third one, right?
Not that you
I
guys.
would-
found.
I would presume there's probably like 4 of them or something. But
I
that's
feel
just
like-
me
Yeah, that sounds
being
about
like
right.
symmetry and puzzles. Can we look at what this other thing on the wall is?
Oh, the other statue?
Yeah, the other statue on the wall. Let me see. This is a statue of a canal digger. So this is a statue of a man holding a shovel.
That's such a criminal.
And he, like, proudly holding a shovel. But it just looks like a man holding a shovel.
I gaze in his general direction with a lot of disdain.
Great, beautiful. Yeah, he's a criminal.
Digging.
Okay.
There should be a society. It's like the Masons,
So-
but it's just for people who dig.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a secret society, like order.
I believe this is just the mole people.
I know you're joking, but I have my next character is based off of secretly digging holes and blaming them on other people.
Huh.
I
Okay.
think that sounds like a real criminal organization that would get you sent here. But I support it. All right, so you've rotated the statues, played around a little bit more with that. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
There's also the mysterious gas,
There
Yeah,
is.
which I'm sure is having no effects.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be.
So do people want to just
So
do people
is
want to
it-
just keep going?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great
probably.
gas.
Is it just oxygen?
If it was
Uh,
oxygen, we would also have exploded.
Eh.
So Aquila, stop for a second for me. You step into this chamber,
Ooh.
and inside,
I'll
there's a bunch of little
go back closer
spores.
to the entrance.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
There's these. The walls are full of these mushrooms. As you approach one, it gives off a little dusting of like a sporing cloud. I need you to roll me. Let's see. Oh no, you just take 1 level of delirium. It quickly
fun.
fades within just, a couple seconds. But you get this weird delirious feeling for a second from being too
I
close
love
to it.
being delirious.
Yeah, it fades quickly, but
Guys, I'm feeling a little funny.
right before it did that, it did glow for a second, and then it disappears when it puffs at you. And several other ones are glowing like a dull throb. They glow up, they puff, and then they dim again. Given sort of like this ethereal strobing light in this chamber.
I think I am going to leave. This seems bad. And I am not equipped to deal with weird fungi.
Okay, Angus, you also stand at the threshold. You can see this.
I guess. Well, like, I forget what delirium does.
I can tell you. Give me 1 second.
Before actually we look at the threshold, I will note I can see a little like hole in the wall over here. Does anyone with the
Yeah,
torch
that's
wanna
a
just,
that's
like,
a
go?
hallway into a collapsed area. Yeah.
Does anyone with the torch want to just like come over here and we can look into it real quick?
Yeah.
Delirium reduces your MD by 1. MD and PD by
Okay.
1.
And how long did you say it lasted for? Oh,
About 6 to 10 seconds.
I don't know that we can get anywhere over here. I can't see. Still.
It lasted about 6 seconds, but it only goes away when you focus on it.
Oh, okay, there we go. Found it first.
Yeah, so this just leads into a collapsed back chamber.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, this
there's nothing.
does not help.
Complete ruin now.
Okay, understood.
Into the pulsing lights.
I don't know. I'm suspicious.
All right, Brandonius. You step in. There's the same little light pulsing and throbbing. You see the spores. They give you this brief flavor of delirium, but then you're able to shake it off just by focusing on that.
It seems like a one of those nifty neato little raves that my fellow thespians talk about.
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly like that.
I continue on.
Okay, great.
I note it is very dark, and I wave for someone with a torch to follow.
Yep,
I
sorry, I was
just
checking
I do
the
not have
character
torch,
sheet.
but I will follow.
Okay. Great. Brandonius, stop there. You see a doorway, and within the doorway, you see a chamber beyond. It is dim, but you can see the same sort of like larger throbbing mushrooms beyond, and then these shambling mushroom creatures. They haven't noticed you yet, and they seem to guard this large active wheel in the center of the room. There are 2 kinds of mushrooms in the chamber, and there's a large valve in the center of the chamber that's tuned with mushrooms. Again, they haven't noticed you yet, but there's these large sporing creatures kind of shambling throughout the room.
I see. I kind of make vague gestures that imply large, shamble, that way. Generally unclear what I mean.
I
was
just
not that
gesture
good
back with
thespian.
like a big what sign,
I
waving the
begin
torch
being
around
much
as
more
I do.
elaborate. Yeah, I'm like, my arms are up. I'm doing like kind of like an ape dance. I'm like, ooh, big, and I like kind of like do like a little like waving my arms around thing. I'm like shambly, and I point with both hands. There. Like, are we understanding each other? I'm like eyes.
I take this to mean there are giant zombies that way, and I leave.
I said no.
You have the only light.
See, I said that, and then it didn't work because I missed on my token, so I couldn't move it.
Brandonius, you stand in the dark now.
Well, we did. I mean, we came down here with.
Do you have light now?
intent.
Do you have light? I don't want to
can
completely
see all the
leave.
way into this room over here, so
I can see a tiny piece of it, but not a whole lot.
I might have a torch actually, given that I
I
can
think
just see.
I have light. I have some level of light, but I definitely didn't have light when we were back here.
The room itself is lit.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, okay. We came down here with violent intent. Do we want to go mess with them, or what's the deal?
Yeah, let's go kick their
If I can
ass.
be adequately convinced that they're not zombies, I'll go.
They're not zombies. They're just plant monsters that will kill us if we fight them.
Okay.
All right, fine.
Great. Okay. Well, they still haven't noticed you, in spite of your hushed conversations in this hallway.
Love that.
Can we? I guess is there much of a point in trying to sneak up?
I'm joining in because I hear people talking about killing things.
I appreciate that.
So I'm like, ooh, murder.
So there's this bottleneck in the doorway here, Angus, but they haven't noticed you even standing just outside the doorway.
Say, let's get him.
Do we? I kind of feel like we barge in because the worst thing we could do is
Yeah.
get stuck in the doorway.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, because then we bottleneck ourselves like the last
Exactly.
fight.
So I I'm generally
step
pretty
in.
happy to charge it. No, Brendan, you don't
Okay,
step in,
great.
you charge in.
No, I step
I'll
in.
be the
because-
last one
well,
through the door.
As soon as Brandonius steps in, they all whirl around and let out a large screech. I need everybody to roll me initiative.
But first, at the beginning of initiative, before anybody does anything, I move up to half my speed.
There you go.
See,
Initiative
that's
is
why I wanted to be in the
finesse
front.
Or courage, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, finesse or courage.
Perfect. I have no finesse, but I have courage. And my proficiency is 3. I'll take it. It's something.
Okay, I need one from Aquila and Orthrus.
I rolled one. It's just the first one that went through.
Okay, I see.
Let's make sure I do this right. Yeah, okay. This is initiative, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I zoned out. Oh, do you see? My character zoned out too.
Okay. So, Brandonius, you rolled highest. Do you want your team to go first or second?
We should go first so we can get into the room.
Agreed. Strong agree.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, okay, Brandonius, it's your turn.
Awesome. I begin with an arrangement. I am going to do a stabbing, or let's see here. Yeah, stabbing step. So I move my speed. Going to here, to here. Oh, it's one too far. Drat. Can I retroactively have finished my move right there? From that
Yeah, it's
first
fine.
thing? Cool. Then I go to here, and then back to here. Having visited both of those and making a melee strike against them.
Okay.
This is for the yellow. That's for the purple.
Those both hit.
Great. I deal 3 damage. Rip.
As a note, your daggers appear to do little damage against their sort of mushroom festooned hides, less than you would expect.
Well, that's real lame.
Maybe because you rolled 2 nat ones. Maybe not. Let's find out.
I take a 5-foot boost to my next action and make an artery strike against this one. It needs to make 4 levels of hemorrhage checks. Finesse.
What's the check?
It's 14.
Okay, it takes 2 levels.
Great. And then with my last action, nope, that is my last action.
Okay. Stock in the back.
How big are these creatures?
Medium.
Okay.
Drat.
15, 20.
And we can't learn anything about. We don't really know anything about them.
Does anybody have wild fey knowledge? Then no.
Not anymore.
Okay. This one runs up, and then I think. And real quick, all of you should start this combat with 1 level of enduring delirium, which gives you -1 to your mental defense. You can use a body action to try to reduce this level, but it won't go away by default at the end of your turn.
Is this from the stuff that we got at the very beginning?
In the hallway, yeah, outside.
Could we have tried to shake it off prior to coming into the fight if we noticed it?
You start the combat with it. So you could have on your first turn if you have an action left over.
I do not. Okay.
Okay. It just reduces your MD by 1. And this guy's not even going to try to hit you. he is going to ask you you need to make me wild checks, Brandonius, against 3 levels of fatigue.
Okay. Ba-da-ba-doo. And we still add proficiency to this, even if we
You
aren't.
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 19, 20, and 6.
Okay. So you take 1 failure. So you have 1 level of fatigue. That's his whole turn. It is now Othris's turn.
Okay. I am going to kind of... So I have 4 AP on my first round of combat, so I'm going to try and shake off the delirium.
Okay. It's a body check.
Body check, go.
To make a
Oh,
wild
okay.
check.
So that spinning statue was the sea god, the dude with the shovel created.
It's already a wiles check, you said?
canals.
Yeah, it is a wild check.
Damn it, because I could have added my wiles to a trait check against a mental condition, but it's already wild, so...
Yep.
No,
can't you-
that one.
you can
No,
again.
you apply it. You can stack it.
Yeah, you can.
Even better.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Come on, read your abilities.
I forgot that it stacked, because I only have, like, the brief summary on the page I reference most.
Well, you definitely got rid of it.
Okay, so now that I've done that, I am going to move over here. I'm gonna be there. Or wait, 7, so I'm gonna move here and hope that I'm sufficiently out of the way. And then, oh, they have different colored dots. Okay, I'm going to roll Forbidden Web against the 2 enemies closest to Brandonia, not the top one.
Okay. They both hit. 1 critically hits.
Do these guys have any rendable anything?
You can't rend with a mental attack.
Oh, well, yeah, that too.
But also they do. I have it marked.
They do.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Let me mark that.
Good to know for future, not helpful right now.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I forgot that mental couldn't rend. So I'll just do max damage against the 1, which is 2d8 plus 4.
So
Or plus 3, sorry.
Okay. There we are.
That's-
Okay, this one, you just did a lot of damage to this one. So it is going to, I think it's going to charge at you.
Sorry, I have 1 AP left, so I want to prep a dodge. I was going to say that even before you had it charge at me. But...
Okay, no problem. This one actually, yeah, there you go. 8 damage at the start of his turn from hemorrhage.
Does he hemorrhage like normal?
It does, it does slough like an ooze. It is not, it looks like a sporing sort of an ooze.
But it does like, it seems to harm it in a way that's not like it's immune to bleeding.
Exactly, yes. As it runs, it is going to spore right here. And
I also attempt to hit it.
Yeah, and I need Brandonius and Othris both to make me wild checks against 3 levels of taunt against this creature. And Brandonius, you do hit.
Taunt is a mental condition, right?
It is.
Oh, I wonder who has an ability related to that.
But 3 levels.
I forget how much moves we have.
Yeah. That was the damage.
Cool. Okay, Othris,
I rolled
you
in
are going
that
to take
1.
2 levels of taunt.
Oh, get wrecked.
2 levels of taunt against this thing, Othris. So you get disadvantage to attack
Alright.
with this.
That's fine. That's the one I wanted to attack anyway.
Brandon, you're
says
completely
and
immune
looks,
to it.
Yeah, looks at you
doesn't
and
bother you
says,
at all.
dare you try to steal the spotlight?
Yeah. And then it is going to then try to slam into you, Othris. And it
That's
will
an
hit.
attack of opportunity.
It is.
Let's go.
So you will hit against its mental. So go ahead and roll damage. Okay. And then it hits you for 12 damage.
That's unfortunate.
And then it is Angus's turn.
All right. Suppose we are. Well, that's.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Brandonius, you have a level of fatigue, and you cannot take reactions with fatigue. So I'm gonna give this guy his health back.
Boo.
Sorry about that.
And oops, dang it. Roll 20's doing roll 20 things. Okay. Deeply tragic. We're back. Okay. So I've moved. I guess I'm gonna try to make a consistent attack with the 2 boosts. So I'll get 1x advantage, and I can do the fun double roll thing. Okay, 12
Cool.
plus 5 plus 1. Does a 14
That
hit on
will
this dude
hit
who's
because it's surrounded.
Perfect. I can roll another d20 to check if I crit. I very much do not crit.
No.
Alright, so we're gonna boost the damage dice type by 1, which means this is going to become... 1d10 goes to 2d6, right?
Correct.
Perfect. It'll be 2d6 plus 5 plus 1. There we go. 2d6 plus 6.
What type of damage do you do?
I don't suppose they're weak to cheese elementalism.
I tell you what, they're not resistant to this damage.
Alright, I can take that.
Alright. Like they are normal damage.
Oh, right, because the daggers they were resistant to. Oh, okay.
Correct. But they are not resistant to your cheese.
Perfect. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, last sporing stock. Runs up. Surrounding Angus.
Disgusting.
First thing it's gonna do is spore. I need Brandonius and Angus to make me wild checks. 3 wild checks against panic.
That's not good. I don't think I'm wily in any cat. Nope. Alright, that's 3d20 plus proficiency.
Brandonius, that's 2 levels of panic against the pink guy. You get 2x disadvantage to attack it. And then Angus, same thing.
I do like the idea that if one of them gives you a bunch of taunt and the other one gives you a bunch of panic, you could just be like, well, I have, 5x disadvantage to deal with you.
Yeah.
But then I
Yeah, I
have a
was just thinking
disadvantage to
that.
deal with the other one.
Also,
Yep.
just what an absolute dick move for this pink one, as like the group of 3, he's just like, hey, can you just like attract all the attention while I push all the attention away from me?
Yeah.
True.
I'd also
Angus-
like to see, I literally cannot see any of the stuff that's going on right now.
Yep. Angus,
I'm
real quick.
That sounds like a
completely in
skill
the
issue.
dark. I don't know where anything is.
Angus,
Yeah.
what is your physical defense?
PD nominally is 16. I think there's a -1 on there now.
And then -4 for being surrounded.
Gross.
Oh, okay. It hits then.
Can I choose to have it not hit?
I don't think you can. Do you have an ability that allows that?
No, but it's always worth asking.
Yeah, it is. Take 12 damage.
Well, that's actually not that bad. Okay.
And then let's see, it's moved, it's puffed,
chose
it's slammed. That's its turn. Aquila, it's your turn.
So can I at least have I hear fighting in a general direction, because I legitimately have no idea where everyone else is.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, okay. So if I just go
Just
If you
down.
round the corner, you can see it, yeah.
Okay, so my first action is going to be to move.
That's 10 feet of movement, just a reminder, because it's dark. The first step.
Well, technically, I can see to that space below me. It's shadowed, but it's not completely dark.
I think it is completely dark.
No, I can. Would you like me to send a screenshot?
I see. No, I can see through your eyes. I see what you're getting at. Okay. I'll allow it.
So I can go there. And then I can go diagonally to here.
Mm-hmm.
That's because I can't actually move here. Can I?
No.
Yeah. So that's 10, 15, 20. This is like halfway in between the tiles, so it's awkward to move into that space.
Yeah, but you can move into there. And then you can move out too,
20.
to the bottom, below Uthris.
That's 25.
Yeah.
But then if I would move again...
Yeah, you are...
Yeah, I can't move diagonally again, so...
Right.
I could move here, right, because I have 30 movement speed. Yeah, so I can at least be less just blocking the doorway.
Actually, you're a soldier, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you don't have boots, so your move speed is actually 25.
Wait, what?
No, you're wearing heavy armor? Or no, you don't have heavy armor.
No, I don't have heavy armor. I have medium armor.
Right, in that case, it's still 30. So you're good.
Okay. So that was one action.
I love the just all caps fungus on the turn tracker.
Yukola, one action gets you to here. This is 30.
Oh, okay. I miscounted that.
No,
well, I'm going to use... I'm going to use an action to move again. So... I'll go here, and then here.
Okay. Cool.
I am trying to bait people to move towards me so I can activate all my reactions. So also people, like Othris, if you can kick or shove people so they get closer to me, that would be ideal.
Okay.
I can't do that, otherwise I would.
Kicking is just a standard action.
I know, but I'm not powerful or courageous, so it wouldn't go very well.
It's just based off of check DC.
Is it?
Yeah, I believe so.
My check DC is 14.
Yeah, they made.
Yeah, that's the same as mine.
They said the targets check DC, not yours. Okay, two
Okay.
funguses start glowing. I'm gonna mark that on the token page with light, so you can see the torch on them. That means those are glowing.
By the way, I'd like to say there is an error on the current character sheet where even though kick got renamed, it still says it's still under the arm section and says it requires an arm.
Okay, good to know.
Where
Thank
it's
you.
listing actions. So
Okay, I can fix that.
I can't tell which ones are lit up right now. I see
They
the
show
torch up
torch
here.
And then there's you can't see the other ones lit.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's the one.
Oh,
down
you mean
bottom
like
left.
the red fungus on the wall is lighting up?
Yes, I do. I do mean
Oh,
the fungus
okay.
on the wall.
Understood. I thought you meant the little fungusy guys.
No. I mean the wall fungus.
Incredible. Okay, well, first things first, I am going to give this guy, make this guy take 4 checks against hemorrhage.
Yeah, which you can do even panicked.
I'm not attacking you, I'm just artery striking you.
Yep.
it's not an attack action, it is an ability.
It takes 2 levels.
Incredible. And then I will go ahead and take a. So because I'm fatigued, I only have 2 AP this turn, right?
Correct.
Cool. Well, then I will take a 5-foot step and dodge.
Okay. Sounds good. Dodge or disengage.
Dodge.
Okay, so you will provoke an attack from this guy.
Okay. He takes it at 1x disadvantage.
Yep. You will still try. What's your physical defense?
Should be 13 minus, I guess, the 1 from delirium.
Okay, you will
12.
still hit.
Garbage.
You take 14 damage.
My God.
It's hard. You lose 1 level of panic and your fatigue. Your
Oh, actually,
delirium
while
remains.
he tries to hit me, I want to, I guess, take 1d6 of. Does -2 stop him from?
From hitting you?
Yeah.
Is that what you do as a reaction?
Yes.
You can't use a reaction because it's your
Oh,
turn.
okay. I see.
Sorry.
Yeah, I thought these guys couldn't attack of opportunity because they didn't earlier, so I guess that was just a tactical miscalculation.
When did you move earlier? Away from one?
When I did that arrangement.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That was just on me. Sorry.
No worries.
Okay. Well, that's your whole turn, and then it's the sporting stock right next to you.
Hey, buddy.
I think they're going to attempt to slam you twice. And that one, and then hit. On this hit, you do have a reaction you can apply. And you're not fatigued. And so that second one will miss. So he just misses you.
Too nimble.
Yeah. And then it is Othrys's turn. Othrys, you have 2 levels of taunt against the yellow one.
That's fine. I was going to attack it anyway.
Sounds good. That it is surrounded. So that hits. You will provoke an
I
attack.
was not expecting that to hit.
So he'll also
Can I
hit
disengage before I attack?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Okay, so you hit. He hit. You disengaged, so he doesn't hit. You deal 8 damage. You have 1 AP left. What would you like to do?
I will have please hold.
I could probably make fax machine noises better than normal.
Good to see that you're focusing on the important things here.
I don't know that there's much that's useful that I could do right now, so I am just gonna be here.
Okay, sounds good. Sporting stock 2. He's surrounded. You are taunted. I think he's gonna try to slam you twice. Angus is also surrounded. He's gonna slam each of you once.
Ah, gross.
So I'm gonna go Angus first. Angus, that definitely hits. And then Othrys, that will also hit.
Alright. What do I do?
10 damage to you, Angus.
Cool.
And I rolled min damage to Othrys. So 6 damage to Othrys.
Guess what this means? I can deal more damage now.
This one was hemorrhaged. So Brandonius, if you could roll me the 2d6 damage on this guy. And he is going to, as part of this, he's going to 5-foot adjust. Oh, yeah, Brandon, be right backing. So, Angus, he will provoke an attack of opportunity from you to get out of being surrounded.
No, cool. I will go ahead and... Oh, no, I refreshed, so I lost my scroll back up abilities. Does 16 hit?
16 does, yeah.
That's 2... Oh, I can't bump up the damage dice because this is the reaction. Let's see.
Yeah.
D10 plus... Gotta scroll back over. plus 5 plus... Just plus 5. Okay. Hey!
Well, that backfired bad.
Yeah, get right.
And then Brandonius, please roll me the 2d6 that you're back. For
I am back. All right, 2d6 on that guy by Othrus.
Cool.
And
Okay.
then... Great.
And then it's Angus's turn.
Well... I assume the one that's near Othrus is gonna die reasonably soon, but I also have a bunch of disadvantage against Pink Guy.
Yeah, you do.
Might I interest you in the goodness that is killing blue?
Might someone have the idea of, hey, what if you kick someone towards me, and then I can trigger my reactions? And
I don't think anybody's
funny.
an angle other than Othrus to kick.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Othrus is apparently too bad at kicking.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
I mean, I
great.
can try, but I feel like it would be more effective to me just deal damage directly.
Othrus
Yeah.
shreds their minds.
It's just like my whole build is around a specific thing, but because I'm not able to get close to the front, it just makes things difficult sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really want to be in front
Yeah,
around
you kind
everyone.
of have to be the one jumping into combat for soldier builds
Yeah.
to work very well.
Yeah. And I tend to be more passive, which is not.
So
work
does
well.
yellow still have hemorrhage? No, right?
Yellow lost their hemorrhage
For now.
for now.
Then
Is that a threat or a promise?
Yes. Depends on which side of the hemorrhage you're on.
okay. I guess I am gonna just go ahead and disengage. Wait, hold on. So disengage, consistent boost, or consistent 5-foot adjust, and last chance. So 2d20 gh1 plus. Dang it! I just calculated this a second ago and I already lost a little note sheet. All right, it is just plus 5. Seems that'll do. Right?
That'll hit. That'll hit.
So that was the 16. Tragic. All right. Well, at least we did the boosted damage. So it's a 2d. It's a 2d6 plus 5. All right. I feel like I nuked it. There we go. All right, that's good.
Okay. We go to the pink sporing stock. Othrus, you will lose all taunt when the source of taunt dies. Oh, when it dies, it explodes. Sorry. Yaquilla, Angus, and Othrus. Roll me a wild check. What? My God. A wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honey, baby, you gotta get some honey.
I've got a lozenge right now, a honey lozenge. It's not doing a lot. Cool. Okay. Othrus will
Wild.
take
This
one
is-
level of fatigue.
Yeah, Wiles is not going to go well for me, given
Angus, you are fine.
No, I actually have Wiles with this character. So I do not have enough Wiles, likely.
One level of fatigue to each of Yaquilla and Othrus. And now it's the pink one. Pink one's got 2 levels of hemorrhage. Brandonius. If I talk louder, it works. Okay, 17 damage.
But that's going to be worse for your voice overall.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't need it tomorrow. It's fine. What am I doing? Becoming a manager. Okay. This one's gonna charge straight forward, I think, and try to hit Yaquilla and Angus.
Well, I suppose you can try.
It's gonna hit both of you.
Dick.
Yaquilla, 16. Angus, 12.
Alright. That's
That is its whole turn, and it will begin glowing again. And then it is Yaquilla's turn.
Okay, my turn. Let's see. Wait, someone moved next to me. When I should have opportunity
Oh,
attack.
no, it was
to make
when
attack.
I killed the one that was next to Othris. I 5-foot adjusted down.
Oh, you're talking
No,
about
there's-
stock. It just ran up
Yes.
to you now.
Okay.
It just did.
So I am going to make a. I'm going to use my reaction. That is.
When it ran up, you mean? Not now?
Yeah, when it ran up to me, I'm going to use my reaction called pushback. So it has to make a power check against my check
it's
of 14.
I cannot allow that because it's already dealt damage to you and hit against both of you. So.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm allow you can make an attack against it as a reaction attack if you have that ability.
Yeah, I do have
a soldier ability, but you can't use pushback on it because it's already resolved everything it did after it ran up to you.
Yeah, that's very fair. How about that for an attack? I'm attacking with my
That'll hit.
spear, by the way.
That'll
Okay.
hit.
Wait, I'm just checking. Okay, yeah, that wasn't a problem. Nice damage. So now it's my turn. For my first action, I'm going to attack with my shield.
Okay.
I presume that hits.
Yes, it will.
Okay, so that's damage. Then I attack again with my spear. And
So
that
hits.
also will hit. So then damage also gets increased because I use my shield first, so that's damage for that. And then I'm going to use my last action to kick it back.
Okay. Nat 20. Unfortunately, stay here.
Well,
But okay. So the spores up here will explode. Nobody is nearby enough for anything to happen. And then the spores here will light up, and the spores down here will light up. Brandonius, your turn.
All right, my turn. Well, I begin by giving this one up to 4 levels of hemorrhage.
Okay. This one. Okay. I take 2.
Always 2, never 4.
I know, it's really consistent.
Well, I will just go ahead and glide step for the fun of it.
Brandonius, I hate to disappoint, but you cannot willingly move closer to this one.
Yeah, but I
That's
can just go
one
this
level
way.
of panic. Cool. Okay. Yep. You can.
Yeah. So I will glide step and strike that one. Then I will. Actually, can I have done this in the reverse order, where I glide step then do the
Yeah, for sure.
thing? Great. There we go. That's the hit.
Hits.
Great. 1d8 plus 2 plus 2. I deal 5 damage.
Yep. Yep. Man, this is going
Huzzah!
bad. Yeah, you got it.
And then that's my turn.
I feel like we collectively owe you all of the tea, Connor.
I know, it's so bad. It's so fun. I chose to do this. But man, I don't think I've ever lost my voice this bad.
yeah.
This one will immediately take the hemorrhage.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. So that's going to be 4. That's not the right number. There we go. Huzzah!
Okay, it is going to do something real mean. It is
I like
going
that.
to slam you, Brandonius.
It's going to try to.
That's true. What's your PD?
I believe it's still 12.
Okay, then it will succeed at doing it.
Boo.
11 damage. And then it's going to run here, provoking an attack of opportunity for both Aquila and Brandonius.
A toke of opportunity.
Or you can
So
try to push back.
Yeah, I'm gonna use pushback. Because
Okay.
I if that succeeds, I'll get a bunch of other stacked abilities.
Okay. What's pushback? I can make a check against being pushed.
So you make the text of pushback says they make a power check against this effect. So they just make a power check against my check DC of 14.
Okay, they passed.
Okay.
And then they were going to come here and they were going to explode.
Yikes.
And so, Aquila, you are actually fine. But Angus and Brandonius, I need you to make me wild checks against 3 levels of fatigue.
I'm not getting anywhere with that.
3 levels of fatigue.
Angus, I think you fall unconscious.
Yeah, I take all. That's so bad.
You do. You take all 3 and you fall unconscious.
That's painful.
So-
Funnily
Alright.
enough, that does make you lose panic.
What
It's the
You are
smallest
no
of
way to
the
do it.
linings.
what trait was this again?
Wiles.
Wiles. The
And
thing I
Brandonius, you only take
actually
1.
have.
Oh, Aquila, you don't make it. You already have fatigue.
Oh, okay.
So it can't give you more.
I'm already tired.
Yep, but not as tired as Angus, who just collapsed next to you.
It's been a long
Comedy gold. That's his whole turn. It is now Othrus's turn.
All right. I need to move the turn tracker because it's on top of the sporing stocks.
Yeah, luckily you can drag it around.
I am going to Forbidden Web both of them.
Okay, sounds good. You have 1 level of fatigue, just as a note.
That's fine.
1 hit, 1 miss.
So I have 1 level of fatigue, which means I can't attack again. What if I throw a knife at the one I missed?
Okay. You can try.
Is that a finesse check or a
It is
power check?
finesse. You will miss.
That's unfortunate. I tried.
Yep, and then you lose your fatigue. Angus, you're asleep.
Yes.
At the end of your turn, you will lose 1 level of fatigue and wake up.
Cool. So I do nothing.
You do nothing on your turn, unfortunately,
Beautiful.
except wake up. You wake
Hey.
up,
Grab your broom,
and
wake
your
up.
delirium also goes away, actually.
How this goes afraid where the shit go?
Whoa, is that System of a Down?
This one right here is going to. You all have fatigue. You can't take reactions. Haha. It's gonna run here. And it has a level of hemorrhage, Brandonius. So you're only 2d6. And then it is gonna get to here. And it is going to spore as well. I need Aquila, Angus, and Othrus to make me 3 wild checks against panic.
Well, it's not looking good for me, guys.
Brandonius, you are also prone on the ground, so it's also going to slam you.
Oh no.
Othrus, you are completely fine.
Finally, the mental
Wait, you
defense
said I got
comes in
knocked
handy.
prone?
Sorry, what?
When did I get knocked prone?
You didn't.
Ow.
Oh, Angus did. Sorry, I thought I
did I
heard
say Brandonius?
Brandonius.
No. Aquila, you also take 3 levels of panic. And it's gonna try to slam Angus. Angus, it does successfully slam you.
Jeez. This is gonna go badly.
You'll take 15 damage, which I think
I
knocks you
am
unconscious.
dying.
If you'll recall, you just dropped to 0 and gain a wound, so I need to roll me 2d6 on the wound table and pick one.
Where in the world is the wounds table?
It's under the variant rules, but I'll tell you when you roll it. Roll me
I got a 3
2d6.
and a 1.
Okay, 3 and a 1.
3
You
and
can
a
choose
1.
your right arm or your mind to be permanently exhausted.
Oh, mind, easy.
Okay, and then
No
you
thoughts ahead of
also are going to so you can't your mind is permanently exhausted, and you also reduce your maximum AP by 1.
Ew. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
So, but you do still get to stay up and do stuff. Okay. As this Springstock's turn, it is Yaquila's turn. Yaquila, you cannot move towards the pink one. And you have 1 Fury AP this turn.
Hey, lovely. I cannot move towards the pink one, which doesn't bother me that much because I just want the pink one to move towards me.
Yeah.
Okay. Step 1. Strike with shield.
This
Aw.
guy on the left, you miss.
Wait, no. Actually, that should be too higher, so it should be a 14.
That still misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, I assumed it would, but now I will strike with my spear.
Sorry to hear it. And that's your whole turn because you have fatigue.
Yeah.
You lose the level of fatigue, and then you lose 1 level of panic as well.
Yay, I'm less scared.
This fungus will explode. Brandonius, you are in range of this fungus. So let's see what happens.
Why is this
I need to make
the
saves.
lives of exploding enemies? Like,
You just take 1 level of enduring nausea. You can roll against it now, but you auto take it. So you take the level of nausea, and then you can roll a body check. Use a body check to roll a power check to reduce it if you want. It gives you -1 to hit.
Okay.
And then it is your turn.
Great. Well, I don't need to hit anybody. But I guess I would be a fool not to at least use the fact that I have the ability to do my glide step. So I will begin first by glide stepping to here against this guy and attacking.
Okay.
Maybe because he's flanked?
He is flanked. That is not enough.
Tragic. Well, he needs to... Oh, and did he... Has it been 2 turns
Yeah,
or just 1 turn?
Just 1 turn.
No, that's disappointing. Okay, well then I will, I guess, suffer. I will stab him with my other hand.
Okay.
I will not stab him with my other hand.
Alright.
I will just dodge instead for my final action.
You don't have a final action because you have a level of fatigue.
Didn't that go away on my last turn?
No, it goes away now.
No, gross.
Yeah, and then it is his turn. He immediately takes damage from hemorrhage.
Okay. Doop, doop, doop. Not much though.
No, and then he's going to try to slam both of you, one on the left, one on the right. Miss on Brandonius, hit on Yaquila. Yaquila, you take 18 damage.
okay, I take 14 damage.
But that's his whole
Ow.
turn, and then he will begin glowing again.
Hmm.
And then, Othris, it's your turn.
We should figure out a way to make them
Right.
stop glowing.
I don't think we can do that because no one has wild fey lore, so we don't know why they're glowing in the first place. Thank you for that, Connor. I'm gonna forbidden web both of them.
Okay. They both hit.
Okay.
Cool. You are a real powerhouse against these guys.
All right,
Resistance to
let's
damage.
let's do that again.
Yeah. Oh my god. They need to kill you fast. First one misses, second one hits. No, wait, the first one's surrounded, so they both hit. Okay. They need to kill you. Okay.
They currently can't get to me.
Yeah. Angus, your turn. Angus, you have every condition.
Yes.
You're prone, you have 1 fewer maximum AP, and you have 2 levels of fatigue, so actually, unconscious until the end of this turn. And now you go down to 1 fatigue and wake up.
Cool.
I'm sorry about that. It is now this thing's turn. It is ignoring Angus.
I'm
going
using
after
this
Othris.
opportunity to reread through all of our scroll notes.
Super fair. It is going to go
That's
after
actually a great.
Othris, and it is going to try to
That's
slam you
an attack
twice.
of opportunity.
It will. Go for it. You critically hit. You critically hit. It is then going to hit you twice. So what's your critical hit damage? Othris?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I was on push to talk. Critical hit damage is 27.
Hey, wow, it had 5 AP left, or 5 HP left, which it uses to deal 31 damage to you. So you drop to 0, roll
And
d6
I'm
for the wound table. You drop to 0, and then you'll roll a wound. So 2 and 1,
I rolled
you
a
get
2 and a 1.
mind and left arm.
Oh, left arm, 100%.
Right. Your left arm's permanently exhausted, and you have 1 fewer max HP, but otherwise you can still take action as normal. And
I can
now
work
it's
with that.
Yaquilla's turn.
Hey. Things are certainly going great for all the people around me. Indeed they are. Step 1, attack the one right in front of me. I think Othris can handle it. I'm sure everything will be fine. I'm gonna attack with my shield.
It's
Okay. Damage. Attack again with my spear.
misses.
Okay. And my fatigue went away at the end of my last turn, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So that should be removed. So. Oh no, that's hysteria. Wait, I have hysteria?
That's delirium now, but yeah.
Oh,
you have
okay, got it.
delirium.
I was confused.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so attack, I guess just dodge.
Okay. Okay, we got a fungus. Nothing happens on fungus, except maybe some start glowing. Okay, the main one that starts glowing is the one right next to Othris. Begins to glow. Okay.
Well, that's not helpful.
Brandonius, your turn.
Great. I will begin by suffering. Let's see. I will attempt to give this one hemorrhage.
It will take 3 levels.
Okay. I will disengage. No, I can't disengage. Othrish, you're like down.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's certainly a problem. Okay, I'm going to attempt to do something reckless here. And I'm going to, with my remaining 2 actions, I'm going to attempt another arrangement.
Okay.
So I will run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that.
Okay.
I will make attacks of opportunity attacks against both of them. So first I'll do the...
They'll both get attacks of opportunity against you. 1x disadvantage.
Yes, but first the blue one will, but let's see if I kill the pink one first.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the first one I crit on, dealing 10 damage.
Okay.
So that's to blue. And then the next one I hit,
Yep.
dealing... That's the wrong dice. I wish it was a d20. 9 damage.
Second one dies.
Great, and then I come running back to here, and then this one gets an attack of opportunity in the interim.
Yeah, will hit you.
Okay.
For 13.
Even with disadvantage...
It does, yeah.
Garbage. Well, he starts his turn and hopefully dies.
Yeah, he starts his turn and takes... it's 2 more d6 than that. He has 3 levels.
Oh, he has 3 levels. Great.
Yeah. Roll me 2 more d6. That kills him.
Excellent.
Okay,
Mission accomplished.
so you guys do not have a quick rest left, which means Othris and Angus will die.
Well, they're just unconscious.
They're gonna bleed out.
I'm like packing mushrooms into the wounds.
Yeah.
Please, no. I don't know if they're absorbing or if this is doing more harm, but it's all I have.
Yeah, they're like toxic.
Yeah, they're like poisonous mushrooms.
You're tripping out as you die.
There are worse ways to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that means 2 of us are dead.
2 of you are dead. You have no quick rest. There is a giant wheel in the middle of the room.
The show must go on.
And this
I
is
wander
the
over to the wheel.
thing we couldn't turn last time, right? We've
You
talked.
didn't get in here to turn it. You fought the mushrooms and died.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
The wheel is festooned with mushrooms.
See,
I need
before I oh god.
I was gonna say there's an athletics brawn check associated with it. You could also
Cool.
just spend a minute clearing away the mushrooms.
Yeah, dang it. Are both literate people dead?
Yes.
That
Yes.
My first step is to I want to pick up the torch and come wander over here just to look in this room.
Okay, I'll give you light. You got a... Cool.
Great.
There is a collapsed chamber back here. But it, you with your vision, you don't see the other side of the wall.
I see. Can I just have taken enough time to get rid of my nausea and my delirium at this point?
Just puke real
Yeah,
quick.
it will go away. So yes.
Great.
Okay.
I seeing kind of that this is a collapsed room, walk back over and gesture for Jaquilla.
For the
I'm like,
benefits of
hello,
was there
muscles.
like anything else in the collapsed room?
Yes.
I could only see like a couple of extra squares inside of it when you walked in.
Yeah. So they haven't been all the way in yet. Brandonius was gesturing for Yaquilla to come.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like some big hatch thing, right? Or is this a brazier
is a
or?
big wheel set
Okay.
into a stone gear mechanism.
Can I use gadgetry to inspect it?
For sure.
Okay.
And we can't write down what you're gonna find.
Not at all. Okay, Yaquilla, you with a 17, you're clearly in some sort of like control room of some kind, and this wheel will goes down into a floor below you, which means you're not sure that you can see from this room exactly what it does.
Okay, tiny brain
without
blast.
turning it.
Tiny brain
You do
blast.
think if you turned it, you could tell.
So remember
Hey,
there was.
should I turn the funny wheel?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Fingus's
Do I have
dying
to
words.
do I have to make a check to turn this, or?
No, with a minute of work, you can clear out the mushrooms and then freely turn it.
Because remember a while ago we found, I think it was the meadery, we found the flooded room, and then we know this one of the sinner digger guy was irrigation. Is this like an irrigation control thingy, or is it? Or I'm hoping that we pull this and it defloods the meadery area, right?
Yeah.
I think the word you were looking for is drains.
Oh, fair enough.
Deflood. I like deflood. Yaquilla, do you turn the wheel?
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, I can see two of my companions dead, another one of them near, like, close to death. I'm like, well, I might as well. I don't see myself surviving here alone, so I might as well just see what this does and if it give me a
Okay.
shot.
If
you
anything
see
comes
these
out of it, water or gas, I want to immediately flee into the new room.
Oh.
Okay, good to know.
Oh god, this might be a ruby trap.
When you turn the wheel, you hear a loud roar of water from these grates beneath you. What sounds like an immense amount of water draining from beneath your feet somewhere else.
Whoa, that's neat.
Hey.
And wait.
Ha!
There.
Okay.
It's
Can
the
we
water
please go check
temple. We
if, can we
pulled the
please
lever
go check if that
and it
other room is
drained.
drained now?
We are in the water temple now.
Oh.
And then later we'll need to pull this so we can use the water to go up to a different bit after we go through.
Can I just say something? You have always been in the water temple.
Huh. Okay.
Foreboding.
Okay. See, I didn't see it the first go. I don't have any. We don't have any notes on the flooded meadery area that I can find.
No, we don't. No,
That's
no,
because-
Auric. There was Auric. Auric
Oh,
went in there. He was like
God.
silly monk.
Yeah, Oryx's the only person who wrote about it.
Fucking Auric.
Hey, Oric is great, don't you? Don't you slander his good name.
Watery room seems like a meadery. Water isn't mead though. Auric is too smart to drink water. That's all we got.
That's all the notes you got. All
why
meta,
is-
you're
so
You
alive.
guys
there's
also
a-
can't read those notes.
Yeah.
Well, none of
What's
us can.
the insert note formal complaint and RE formal complaint about daylight and meadery?
Oh, I copied it in directly as it was written from Connor, but I couldn't actually copy it. There were like letters
okay.
that we found.
Yeah, there was a formal complaint about the meadery not being open. And the
it
formal
was, like,
reply
written
was that the
somewhere.
meadery was open during all daylight hours.
Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, so I think the clear thing, we drained a shit ton of water from somewhere. Is the meadery fine? And we couldn't do anything in the meadery because it was flooded. Is the meadery not flooded anymore?
Yeah, you don't know. Two of you are alive. Do you want to investigate this collapsed room up here?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, definitely. do
Okay.
that
I
first.
wander.
Okay. Wander. The collapsed room, as you peer into it, you don't see anything like foreboding. It just looks like a big pile of rubble up against the walls.
I see.
And yeah, it's a completely collapsed room. There's a doorway to your right that's completely collapsed in rubble. It does not look like you could get through it from this side. there might be something that can help you on the other side.
Okay, so it's like the other tower where it's rubble, you can't do shit.
Basically.
Okay. Well, we can't really take notes about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Tragic.
I think
We can draw.
Oh, someone can draw.
Yeah, you should draw.
Please.
I don't know what.
just draw like the little orb or the circle in the middle, the like wheel, and draw like water
And then like
it
water
going down.
rushing
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
I feel like that has to be Rendodius drawing that, given the earlier attempts at pictorial communication.
Do you guys want to die here, or would you like to walk back out or do anything else?
I don't think I have anything else that is imminently pressing.
Okay, cool. Well,
I lay down on the floor and die.
yeah, you guys.
The collector does not get me. I just lay down and die.
You are low.
I think
health.
I'll just lean against the mushrooms, and then the mushrooms probably do some weird, silly thing.
Although I do have a
It
question.
just like
How does
engulfs you.
how's that guy even get in here? How's that collector get into this this place? You know?
Well, the
Bootstraps and
ceiling of this
ingenuity.
chamber here has windows along the sides. So there's light getting in here,
Oh.
and so
Seems awful convenient.
yeah. But the collector got into a smaller room. It did get you guys, if you recall.
Wait.
Okay.
What kind? Where's the light coming from?
The ceiling here, along the side of the ceiling of this chamber, like the like a floor above you, there's windows.
I think I might be having a Matt's really stupid moment, but sunlight exists in the Dread Pits? Or is it like...
No, it's from those windows you can see the thin vein of moonlight that pierces that tower to the east. But that's how the little bit of light gets into this room.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you guys are cool with dying.
Yeah, I think so. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
works for
already
me.
dead.
Yeah, two of you are already dead. Okay. Well.
Yeah,
in
no,
that case,
I object to dying.
Well,
I have a suggestion. For the sake of your voice, do you want to call it like after this?
what I wanted to do was because I didn't told you guys to prep new characters. So does everybody even have a character prepped?
I would just need to quickly make some stuff up for backstory, but that's it.
Yeah, I have
So
I have most of a character.
Okay, if you guys are good to go, I propose taking a break and coming back.
Okay.
Want to keep, are you sure you want to keep playing? Like
I'm
I
good.
do, but
feel,
Yeah.
I know I sound horrible, but I feel fine.
you
my
sound
voice
like
just
the
give out.
worst like nightmare villain at the
I know it's really bad, but I feel fine. We could.
yeah.
I'll probably call it 30 minutes early, so 9 instead of 9:30, if that's okay with you guys. But I
Yeah,
feel
sure.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soon to be Mequilla or Kequilla.
Aquila.
Yeah, are you still planning on doing your spear-based soldier?
I'm gonna ask, what classes do people want to play?
I was planning on continuing to use my like defensive soldier spear build. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a sword soldier build.
My only other, so I have most of a soldier and most of a fate bound.
So, Natalie, what does your soldier do?
I sent you my character sheet.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'll
And
send
I
it
don't want
to you
scroll
again.
through my. I'm being forced to read.
That sucks for you.
I'm sorry, I did miss though the first answer of did you say yes or no on the pike?
Oh, no
Sorry.
pike because the pike is not until level 6 that you can use it one-handed.
Cool.
And then you wouldn't have a shield, and then if you don't have a shield, then the whole defensive build breaks up.
Great. I'm gonna run the pike then. I'll be a soldier with a pike just for the fun of it.
So we have a soldier with. Wait, so we're gonna have 3 soldiers?
Yeah.
Can we get Matt to be a soldier too?
Let me look at my soldier build really quick.
I
Make
had
sure it's
specifically
useful.
meant 2 of you can play the same class.
No.
I'm a little more skittish to the idea of all 4 of you playing the same class. I'm down to try it, but I worry a lot about what that will mean for balance, and so we'll have to be patient if you guys want to try that.
I think I would rather give my Fatebound a second try.
Okay.
Yeah, I also think honestly, if at the point for like once you have 3, gaining a 4th probably is diminishing returns, and you're going to lose like other abilities.
Yeah.
Also, I'll just note, soldiers have very little DPR. You guys don't do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So, what is everybody playing? I got Fatebound from Matt.
Yep.
I can play either a soldier or an oracle. I have both.
Which would you prefer to play, Natalie?
XVR.
I kind of want to try the soldier out because I haven't played one yet this campaign. But
Cool.
I also have a lot of fun just absolutely smashing everyone with my oracle. So
I'm fine with playing. I've got a variety of other things that I can do, so I can play something else, and you can try out the soldier.
I do think everyone
All right,
should
cool.
try soldier because it's very different than most. It's a different like style of combat than anything else in the game.
Because it's a very tactical.
It is, which is why I've played like 15 of them. It's really fun.
Okay. I'm gonna take a 10-minute break to relax my throat. I make tea.
Go.
If you guys want to work on your characters, you're welcome to, or feel free to take a break. When I get back, I would like to know what you guys want to play, what route you guys want to go down.
Right?
What the heck? Oh. think I will become the beefiest motherfucker. Where are these backgrounds? That's not. Oh god, there's so many. Oh, I mean, no. No, sorry, no. Climb is very maybe.
I am back.
Hello.
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 Hi, dude.
Hello. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I definitely think my voice could give out more. I think I might just type.
I think. I'm not saying we can't continue, but I also want to give you the opportunity to rest.
Good. I feel good, but I really think what we should at least do, what I think we ought to do is introduce your characters, pick a route, and get off of the top floor. And then we'll quit right there. I think that's what
Okay.
we'll do
Okay.
tonight.
Yeah, we do that.
Good.
I still haven't finished my talents, but I can conceivably do that between sessions.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Brandonius, are you here?
Unfortunately, Brandon has died.
That's okay. I got tokens to make anyway. Do you guys know what route you want to go down?
Which way was the meadery?
I think it was bottom right.
Which way was the what?
The meadery.
The meadery.
That flooded room that we couldn't.
The room.
I also have a character name that differs from my standard
Regularly, how dare you?
mention. So I will type it out into the chat.
But yeah, it's the
Is that
I'm here.
KK Quilla?
Yeah. It's a reference to Animal Crossing and KK Slider, and
Okay.
You know
It's
who
not
I
perfect.
am.
Yep, I do. Okay. Brandon,
Yes.
are you providing new character art?
I am trying to find a new character art really quickly.
Got
Do.
it. Angus, you are which number?
16.
Is that IVI?
Yes. Or XVI.
XVI, yep. Okay.
Let me see here.
Max HP is still 55.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Brendan, you might be helpful here. So Natalie and I, we're trying to get to the meadery. Natalie and I think it's bottom right, but do you remember?
Yeah, the meadery
Yeah.
is no. It's top left, if I recall correctly.
Ah.
Because if Auric did it, then it's in the top left.
Oh, true. Good call. Okay.
You're right.
Yeah.
You know, Connor, I can't get it to produce art that seems here. Actually, we'll just use this very poorly pixelated man. Oh, I say that, and then it immediately starts reloading. Anyways, Brandonius the Pebble.
Okay.
The pebble?
Uh,
And I will have a piece of art for you in approximately 22 seconds.
Great.
I feel like having a pixelated art probably fits well with someone being named Pebble. Like,
Brandonius the Blurry.
So we are on like
you look at him and you
14.
just can't quite tell where he is.
We are on like 14 for you guys.
I get. Oh, good.
So,
Being very cognizant of cutting you off, Connor, because you will get lost in the sea of.
any amount of talking.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I am waiting for your character art still.
Yes, I am dragging it and dropping it into the chat for you now.
Okay. Is everyone in agreement then that you want to go to the temple route?
If that's where the big stupid flooded room was, then yep.
Yeah, works for me.
It's actually not the only flooded room you guys have come across. But it is definitely the flooded room that is dearest to your heart, maybe.
Quickly remind me of what the other flooded room was.
Let's see if it's in the scroll. I don't know.
So I've been reading through the scroll, and I am granted I tend to be the person who misses details, but
I can only remind you of details written down.
That's not true.
Well, hold
it's
on.
just practical.
No, that's the Auric one. Let's see. Sea God stuff. That's not it. Pool full of
Let's see.
Oh, went up into the chamber above, a mysterious squelching, a pool of murky green water in front of the. Nah, that's. The rest of it's meadery.
Well, I can only remind you if I can talk. The other one is the sewers.
Oh. That's also very irrigation related. Hold on. Where was that?
I'm sensing a trend. Irrigation as far as the eye can see.
Oh no, farming.
It is becoming Stardew Valley the game.
Weren't we
Not even on
saying-
purpose. Yes.
We were
Yes.
talking about the agricultural revolution today in our AP Euro class and crop rotations and such.
No.
There we go. Okay.
Connor, I do not remember where that room is.
No worries. I will remind you the bathhouse where you fought the Hell's Gels. You wrote down there is a way there's the sewers beneath one of the baths.
Oh,
And that was in your
That's
scroll.
probably what we just
Okay.
figured out because those are connected.
yup,
Yeah,
there
but-
we go. Also connected to the Okay.
Or yeah. I don't remember what path the thing we were just on was.
We were in the
Oh.
bottom right.
So
Okay,
probably those,
Maybe
realistically.
step 0, we remember where one of the flooded rooms was. Let's go check that out.
Check this out.
Sweet.
You do have all these connected now.
No, that's true.
And so you can go down any of these and then check something. And then if you don't like what you find, you can go down another tunnel or path. So you're not really restricted anymore like you used to be.
But we don't know that.
That's true. So first, which path are you going to go down?
I bet we go down the top left.
Yep, agreed.
Okay. Second, I'm going to ask you guys to tell me about your characters starting from top left, going clockwise. So, Angus.
This is the most obnoxiously beefy of the Angai. He's so large. So all of the Angai, right, go into prison wearing effectively, like, semi-threadbare suits. But this Angus is so beefy that all of, like, the stitches and everything have torn at, like, the shoulders. Like, he's wearing what looks more like a vest and then disconnected sleeves because he's just too beefy.
Okay.
And he's also very scared of spiders.
Okay.
Huh, I wonder who that's based off of.
Yeah, so there was this is Brandonius the Pebble. He found that he had an affinity for rocks as he was so good with his slingshot since a young age. Unfortunately, it was called into question whether picking up rocks constituted digging, and out of an abundance of caution, they decided they must throw him into prison.
KK.
Okay. So, hello. I'm KK Quilla. I am your local bard and musician. I have a magnificent stringed instrument where I have it. It's kind of like a long wooden stick, and then I have a string stretched over it, and then I have to protect the place where I pick the strings. I have a sharp metal cap. Some people might say this resembles a spear. I don't get where they come from on that. I'm just your humble musician. But unfortunately, while I was performing one day in the city, someone who was a foreigner here threw me a coin to try and reward me for my minstrel and public playing, which unfortunately landed me in prison, given the laws of this society.
Hilder.
Okay, so Hilder is a soldier, and the physical trait is that she has lots of colorful tattoos. Each of them like represent a significant moment in her life.
Oh, my character
they're
also
all-
has a lot of tattoos.
That was not intentional. And then her like little interesting factoid or whatever you want to call it is that she goes around digging holes in the ground at night to then blame on other people because she wants to get those people arrested, so she like frames them for digging. But then she got found out.
Awesome. Okay. Great. That sounds good. My question to you guys, are you just running to the top floor?
Pretty much. Wait,
Okay.
are there any?
Yeah, that was my
Is there anything else
plan.
for us to pick up? Did we forget anything on the last loot run?
You have not. You've gotten everything.
All right, then yeah. Sprint.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think we will call it here. We've introduced your characters. We will open with you guys falling out of the top floor into the next route.
Cool.
Are we good to play anytime, any of the next 2 Wednesdays?
I can play on the 25th, almost certainly.
Both work for
2
me.
weeks.
I will be on like travel, so I will just have my laptop. So I don't know if I can record, but I can definitely play.
Got it. Okay. Well, we can
Both
plan on
work
that.
for me.
Yeah.
18,000 for Brandon.
Correct.
Okay. Then we will plan on playing next on the 25th of September, normal time.
Cool.
Yeah, that looks
Okay.
like it'll work for me. The one thing I will say is this is longer term, but robotics will be starting eventually, and that for our team traditionally meets on Wednesdays. So if it would be possible to shift to like Tuesdays or Thursdays around like January time, so that I don't have robotics and then Dread Pits and then have to do all my homework like past midnight.
Yeah, good call.
So fun complicating factor, the robotics team I work with usually meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And Mondays. So
That's
we'll
the
figure
days I
that
remember.
when we get to January.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. You guys might want to get better at this then. And beat this by January.
Do you think it's possible for us to beat this by January?
Not without playing every week. No,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. Okay.
Shocking.
Well, I will see you
All
guys on the 25th.
Go relax your voice.
I will. See you guys.
All right, bye.
All right,
Have a good
cool.
night.
Take care.